Hello guys, this is Red from Red's Third Dimension Gaming, and today I'm bringing you a review for Record of Agarest War Marriage. Once not too sexy for PlayStation consoles, because it was originally for the PlayStation Portable, but now it's too sexy for Sony. So Sony said no to this game is what I'm assuming, and that's why we're getting only Steam release right now for this game. This enhanced version of the PSP game, Record of Agarest War Marriage, has just been released for Steam and PC. This Japanese game has been upgraded with enhanced graphics, and the subtitles now include English, Japanese, simplified Chinese, and traditional Chinese. Is it worth picking up today? Let's find out in this review. A quick synopsis of the game is as follows. Record of Agarest War Marriage begins with a hero who at birth was given a difficult task in defeating the Archdemon. The society revolves around the mythos of Yiris, the Larva, commonly known as the sacred princess, who blessed the world and fell in love with a human. Martyred for her love, she was then punished by the heavenly creator. The Archdemon arrived soon after, and Yiris' lover pledged to destroy the evil Archdemon with the infamous Ciel Blade, a sword of rainbow. A hero, or chosen one, is entrusted to protect an heir that can at last put an end to the Archdemon once and for all. As the first generation protagonist, Rain, you get to choose from many different single ladies. Depending on the girl that you choose, your story's path will change. This story will continue to extend across 2 generations, and each of your new protagonists will inherit stats and abilities from their parents. The game's story is pretty good, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. The language that I played in was Japanese, and I don't think there's an English dub, so you're gonna have to play with the subtitles, but the Japanese does sound good. It doesn't sound outdated like it could have been because it's a PSP game. But I thought the sound and the music and everything, like audio-wise, was good. With Marriage's gameplay, you have an unification system that will allow you to unlock special interactive animations when you reach a certain heart level with your lover. The higher your heart levels are, the more intimate your experience will be. When you earn your partner's trust, you will be able to inspect your partner's pleasure spots. So I'm guessing Sony would probably censor that. Also, YouTube is censoring this because I can't show certain scenes, and I basically am going to just show you the beginning gameplay because I had a hard time recording this. So I had to record a really stupid way because OBS and certain other programs don't work on my Alienware. So you guys are only going to get to see the beginning gameplay, and then I just played it without having to deal with recording, because recording PC games is just too hard on this computer. While inspecting your partner's pleasure spots and raise their heart level, you will earn new abilities and weapons. So that's a nice little thing. Each of your party members serve one of the following 4 roles: attacker, defender, healer, and supporter. There are many different ways to strategically assign roles and upgrade your characters. When you assign a role to a character, it will change their behavior and skills during battles. You can only have one role selected at once, so only one at a time. During your turn-based combat, an attacker can inflict damage, use elemental attack skills, and assist allies. A defensive unit can protect allies and absorb incoming damage from the enemy attacks. You also have special chain skills that consume magic points from all of your participating characters. These are very strong attacks, and the more characters you use in the attacks, the more damage you do. The normal skills are also fun and unique as well. This game's strategy gameplay makes for a fun game that also forces you to use your brain a little bit unless you play on easy. You can play on easy, normal, or hard, and you get to choose that at the very beginning of the game. While in town, you have many useful facilities. You can pay for a room at the inn to recover all points and status ailments. When you spend the night at an inn, you may speak with one of the maidens. This will increase your affection with them. At the shrine, you can strengthen your player's weapon stats like defense and sacred arts. However, you need to collect materials and money in order to do so. You can buy and sell items and armor or craft new items at the shop. At the cafe, you will spark new conversations. These were my least favorite part of the game. There's not much interaction going on in them, and usually you don't even see another character on the screen or anything. It's just the dialogue, and usually there's no talking. So they were very simple and not usually that great. Sometimes you'll have an event marker for one of these conversations at the cafe. Finally, you can fulfill quests at the guild for a reward. There's a lot of content in this little game, so it's definitely worth picking up. Customization is great, as you can make your party members look fabulous and check them out. When you can customize your character, you're allowed to look at your character in 360 degrees. This is probably another thing Sony doesn't like anymore. You could do that in some of the Neptunia games, but Sony, maybe they'll block it for now on. I have no idea what's going on with Sony. I'm going to make a video on that maybe in the future. The graphics in this remaster look fantastic. When comparing it to the original PSP game, it looks less jaggedy and much better. It's not the best looking when compared to other games, but you have to remember this used to be a PSP game. It's not going to look the best. They're not doing a remake of the whole game. That takes a lot of money, and this is a small company. They're not huge. So they're going to make it look better, and they basically are porting it to the PC with all these different subtitles and a little bit of enhanced graphics. I thought the characters looked great, especially in the dialogue scenes. They look cute and very good. Overall, this is a great little game for the PC. I would love to see it on the PlayStation 4 and or on the Switch. But because of how sexy it is, Sony might never allow for their console to have this game. I don't think Idea Factory International wants heavy censorship on their titles. That's why you haven't seen as many of the Moe, like Crystal Chronicle games on the PlayStation in the US. But maybe we'll see them on a Nintendo. Only problem is this game's rated 18. So 18 and plus, I don't know if that's allowed on a Nintendo system. I think that they could add a little bit of censorship to get it on the Switch, and then maybe it'd be 17 M for mature, but I'm not sure how Nintendo's policies are on that either. So the best option, put it on Steam, and this is what we have. A non-censored, really fun game. If you're a fan of the Agarest series or Compile Heart games, pick this up. I'm giving this game an 8 out of 10. During its launch week, the game will be offered at a 30% discount. The deluxe edition will save you an additional 20% and include a character art book, event art book, 3 PC wallpapers, 6 mobile phone wallpapers, and a 58-track original soundtrack. This is a great value for your money, and it's not an expensive game. It's not like a $60, $80 deluxe edition game. It's actually cheaper at launch. Or you'll have to wait until like Christmas maybe, or a special sale. I would buy it day one if you really are into this game or this game series. Thank you guys for watching. If you would like to help support me, you can use one of the affiliate links below, or you can donate to my Patreon. I'd like to give a quick shout out to my patrons for this month: Yo-Yo Mongo, Sten0328, Mike Shadow 24, and Snizzy Snaz Bullets. You guys are really helpful, and thank you for supporting this channel. Without you guys, some of these reviews that don't get monetized, or some of these videos that don't get monetized, all of this helps towards supporting me, and it gives me motivation to keep on making reviews. Thank you guys so much. And finally, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget the thumbs up, comment below, and subscribe. Check out my other reviews, and I'll see you guys in the next review. Annyeong.
You fell for it! Nice to meet you. I'm Neptia. I'm a compatible character who was born from Neptune's funny face components. The only thing I can really do for you is smile. Is that alright?